awkward.
You're a
Intro. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, and we'll get right to that because there was a conversation. I'm sitting here with Statigar.
Hello.
This is Misfits to midnight. The train is fully going. We're hyped up on adrenaline. It's almost midnight now. I'm sitting here with Statigar, the chubby Jedi.
Yeah.
who's currently drinking naked.
Yeah.
He's drinking naked.
The brand.
And the baby.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. And the babies. Hi, babies.
Hi.
And for the next, whatever it takes to get to midnight,
Yeah.
we're going to be here. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about a number of subjects. Chubby already went off and bumbled off two, right back to back. So we're going to get right into those. You guys know how this goes. We got 5 minutes to talk about the subject. And we'll go in order. Chubby, we'll start with you.
Okay. Well, the first thing is, imagine being completely naked
Yes.
in a room full of people who do not speak the same language as you and want to touch you.
What do I do in that scenario?
That's the life of a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're also excited to see them.
Yeah, still though.
But still.
Wait, when your tail's waggling is different than a dog's tail waggling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if I do this and I go, come here, puppers, she's gonna come over.
She came over. And she doesn't understand any of it, but she's just going with it.
She's like, oh, Daddy loves me. And that's how we show affection.
Again, imagine being in a completely naked room and somebody does that to you that you don't understand.
She understands it.
And
No,
then-
based off of the senses.
I guess.
She understands my intention completely, that I wish to bestow loves upon her.
And you know that dogs are the only other species that actually communicates through through eyesight. Like you can actually they actually pick up hints
Yeah, through
other people's body language and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they only do it for humans.
Because you're such a good girl. Because you're such a good girl. Look at that wiggle butt.
She's just like, yes, I exist.
Yeah, dogs are really
And maybe
really
if they
cool.
weren't cool with it, they
So
wouldn't
you're-
be our pets.
So yeah. I won't put that. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
put that one in the old smackaroo. You want to weigh in on this, the babies?
No?
No, not on this one.
No, I'm good.
This one's not worth your time. All right.
Well,
You
I feel
still
like-
got 3 minutes left, my
I was
man.
gonna say, we
fuck.
kind of made that one into conclusion, so
Yeah.
the second question.
Shit. What was the other topic that you said was
Really good one, the babies.
yeah.
Would you
She
be
don't
memory?
remember.
What was the good conversation we were about to have with you? I know you were about to join it.
She was not.
I was obviously not paying
Yeah.
enough attention to you boys.
So we lost the topic. All right.
All
Good
right.
thing we have this additional
Would you like to
time.
pass? Would you like to pass it on, or?
Pass it on. 'Cause
All
that's
right.
the only thing I really had to say.
Yeah.
All right, you got something to talk about?
Psychological horror versus jump scare horror.
Okay. All right, here we go. So the next 5 minutes, your time has started.
Yeah, psychological horror is better because jump scares are fucking lame and petty. And I don't like being like, oh man, I know it's coming. Oh fuck, there it is. God damn it, why did I still jump? Fucking. Whereas with psychological, it's like, wow, I'm gonna have to reflect on this for 5 to 6 hours. Not, oh man, I got fucking jump scared. Like I didn't come out wiser from that. If anything, I came out knowing I'm stupid because I still get fucking jump scared.
I feel some pent up rage from you, Statica. You want to talk about it?
I feel like people that just make jump scary movies can suck it and actually fucking think and make something clever besides ooga booga fucking jiggle cheese. Ooh.
Hooga booga jiggle cheese.
Jiggle G's or Jiggle Cheese?
It was keys, like
Jiggle
ooh.
Keys.
Yeah.
And I heard cheese.
Like I thought he said jiggle these or jiggle cheese, and I'm like,
Oh, you could.
I don't want to jiggle these.
Too bad.
You can tell how intimidated everybody is now that I'm drinking naked.
Yeah.
Totally.
All nervous laughter.
I'm trying to understand.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so where's this
psychological.
coming from, Static Guy?
Because there's too many fucking movies that just do jump scare after jump scare. I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson. And it's like no.
What is it? Curry
Ghosts are
Consoler?
evil. Like you didn't tell me the why. You're just like yeah, ghost bad.
So
There
do
he
you-
is.
So do you feel that jump scares should be in psychological horror movies?
I feel like they should be limited to a couple just because, like, you gotta fit both scenarios, but if it's nothing but jump scares, I'm gonna be pissed.
So, has your husband have anything to do with putting you through with watching any sort of movie that is
He's
brought
only
along
made me, like, watch 3 scary movies, but it's like, all of them were, like, just jump scares. So, I was like, why is this good to you? He's like, because it's scary. And it's like, no! It does not make me feel existential crises. Thus, not scary.
But
Okay, so for you,
What?
it's gotta cause an existential crisis on the fucking moment, or at least for a
Yeah.
little bit afterwards, after the movie's over.
I have
That's
to
gotta
like.
be a
I
good
want to
horror
have to
movie.
like decompress the movie once I'm gonna not be like, God damn it, jump scare.
God damn it, don't scare.
and then you're walking around your house with a fucking Nerf gun for the next 2 days, just
Yeah.
waiting for it.
Just wait for that crack in the ear. Where are you, you motherfucker? You can't jump at me!
How the fuck are you hiding in my house? It's tiny. It's like the worst Where's Waldo.
Hey, the babies, you got anything about psychological versus jump scares?
Scary movies.
Do you want to weigh in on this? What do you think? What do you think? Fuck jump scares? Are you on the static
On my
arts? Fuck
side?
jump scares?
I mean, I do think they're kind of fucked up. I will not lie about that.
Oh, okay,
Like-
okay.
But I don't have such a huge distaste for them as
Okay.
either.
The jump scares that I'm okay with is the ones where the fucking protagonist and all of his fucking quote unquote surviving players that are gonna die. Like if they get died in like a scary fashion to where it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. He was behind the wall or some shit. Like that's okay jump scare. Like being like suddenly startled, like, oh man, that guy's dying. Yeah, cool. Not just like, oh man, I got startled in
scary
a dream and
music-
I woke up.
The scary music is playing and you know
Yeah.
the scary jump scare is coming, but when?
What?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm okay. I'm not gonna jump. I know it's coming. Fuck!
Yeah.
And
And
There
you're
it is.
scared.
Another good
I know where you're
example.
talking. I get you.
Yeah.
But a good example of like them both. Think of that one episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody who's listening to us at a certain age knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
All right,
With
so
the
hold
face
on.
stealer.
Yes, indeed. We have
Yes.
30 seconds left on this topic. So, since we haven't got what side you're on,
Yes.
Mr. Chubby Jedi,
Ooh.
what side are you on?
I don't fucking like horror movies at all. But I'll do psychological horror every day.
Yes.
Psychological every day, all
Stephen
day.
King, man, like
All right.
50%
Yeah.
of his books are good.
So give me an example of jump scares, like
You-
like
you-
paranormal, like in The Conjuring, stuff like
Like-
that.
Scary movie, I guess, would be one that's riddled with jump scares that are like,
Oh, there's your timer.
yeah.
I get what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
I will go next. I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
And I want to take a moment
Fine.
to like call out like bad gaming companies.
Oh,
know what I mean?
Like,
We can't name them.
yeah, I was like, about to say,
There's allegedly, but
Yeah.
But if we talk about some of the actions that they've done, people will know who we're talking about, and they know who we're
Yeah.
talking about. But I've had to, as a company, we do not stand with this particular company.
yes.
As Misfits Incorporated, we don't stand with them. We do not back them. We've taken most of their stuff off of our sites and stuff like that. And, the few playlists we do have are because the players have chosen that they're really good footage and they just would rather not lose the footage.
Yeah.
Not, because they're pushing it, and it sucks when you treat your fellow employees like, especially regardless of their race, gender. This is the era of information. Come on, guys, we're literally, in the era of information, we're supposed to be 10, 15 years away from infinite space light and cybernetics and, all of this stuff. We're that close, and...
So we'll become like the Futurama president's head jar thing?
Well, no, like that's how society will work.
That's what I want in 5 to 10 years.
We've entered the information. We now have information that spreads so rapidly.
Yeah, we have like time crystals now. Whatever the fuck those are for your quantum computers.
Yeah, for quantum deciphering.
Yeah.
Wait, what are the quantum? I know this is off topic, but what are those quantum crystals?
Quantum crystals, from what I understand, are more like discs, but you can decode them through time, through a way, because the data is somewhere in the disc. That's another conversation for another time.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's the best, easiest way to talk about it. But the area of information where all the information can or cannot be disproven. We've hit a point where unlimited scientific advancement is at our literal fingertips.
Yeah, and then there's like some science companies that are like, oh, the person backing me wants this outcome, so I have to make that happen.
And we gotta...
that sucks.
Well, we gotta stop worrying about our own, our leaders. Need to stop worrying about winning the next election and start worrying about what is he actually fighting for. He's not fighting for money, obviously, because and that's what I want to point out for gaming companies is why are you making games? If your answer is money, you need to get the fuck out of the gaming system because you're bad. Like, I hate to say it, but, step aside for, you've got unlimited amounts of money.
Nobody's
And
ever
these
given a
CEOs
5-star rating to a fucking rushed out game.
Yeah, no one ever did it. You guys need to put the effort into these games. And it's that simple.
Like, so many game companies are like, no, this game has to come out that's only been in development for like 2 months on December because Christmas rush. And then they're just like, we can't make a fucking game that fast.
And they're like, do it.
Not only are you going to do it this time, you're going to do it next year as well.
Yeah.
Fucking shot.
Next year.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, wow.
And then you wonder why your guys are like, well, what's your next idea? We don't have
That depends on how much funding we get.
No.
Or how much time.
This is how that conversation goes because we're getting down to the last 30 seconds of this one. And again, continue this on, the Misfits Incorporated Facebook page and group. But it comes down to the companies forcing money down our throats. So either we have to pay for games and be ashamed to play said games because of the companies behind them or their gaming tactics, or we don't get to game. And that's not fair. To players, and it's not fair to the system anymore.
And that is that topic. To conclusion,
Babies,
do you have a topic?
do you have a geopolitical or any kind of topic about anything you'd like to talk about?
Not really.
What about that bitch Carl Baskets?
We all know he killed.
Yeah, we all know Carol killed him. It's fine.
You don't want to spend 5 minutes talking about it?
Speaking of Carol Baskin.
Hold on, here we go!
We've started the timer.
She found some topics. Alright, baby, go.
No, I was just gonna say, the one zookeeper, the one that was tall, skinny, and blatantly on drugs.
Allegedly, yes. Tall, skinny, and allegedly on drugs.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that one.
Doesn't about it now. He's dead.
Oh.
He died at 50.
Huh.
Of what?
I don't know. I didn't read the article and couldn't find it again, but I saw that he was dead at 50. So.
Huh. So we're gonna put a big old allegedly on the end of that, but that's interesting.
He just went to like Guatemala and he just grew a mustache. He's like, ha ha ha.
At the end of the article.
I mean, I could Google it, you know.
Yeah, there's like a picture of like a place that he was at, and like, you can see him in the background.
And he's also in the foreground too.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
I got
a stunt double.
I've got to rate and give me a why your favorite vampires in popular media. Let's start with Statigar.
I haven't played like hardly any of the Castlevania series stuff, but I feel like their Dracula is the most metal because he just keeps coming back, and it's like sometimes not even. Do what?
Have you seen the series?
I haven't seen the series either. I have it downloaded.
You should.
I have it.
It's pretty fucking metal. You'll like it. You'll like it.
I want to see it because he's just like, oh, you must be
No,
Belmont.
but in your opinion, like what you've gotten to experience, like what is the truest, in your mind's eye, vampire that you've come across, and excluding the Eternal Cycle.
Yeah, because
rate your favorite vampires.
The one from Castlevania.
Okay, that's your number one. What's your number two?
Count Dracula from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Because he was fucking gold.
Okay.
He's actually the most accurate one, too.
Okay. Alright. We'll go over to Chubby Jedi, Mr. Jedi.
Yeah. I'd have the count is pretty much on there, but you never see him using his fangs.
Yeah, the Sesame Street count.
Yeah, the count.
And I know, like, I'm gonna get, like, stares in this room just for this comment.
The what?
But the Twilight vampires. Yeah, see? The GM's already looking at me like, what the fuck?
I want my vampires to be bedazzled. Fuck you.
It's specifically because I like the book version of them a lot better, not the movies.
Okay.
I was gonna say the books are a lot better than the movies, and I hate saying this as a 24-year-old male who read them in high school.
Yeah, I've read them, and the books are okay. Like the books on their own, they're not as good as you remember them, but they're not as bad as you remember them.
Tangent. We were supposed to be talking about vampires in media.
Well, no,
Yeah,
the vampires in media. But
we're going more
that is
on the book to movie aspect, though.
To answer your question, they don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, baby. What's in your mind's eye the truest vampire you've ever come across in popular media?
Gosh, I don't know.
Like, when you think of vampire, what movie comes to your head, or what version?
What show?
Yeah.
What game? What?
I would say probably the most, like, romanticized and one that I would consider most, I guess, vampiric.
Yeah.
Would be Interview with, is it A or The Vampire, whichever one it is nowadays. Because they're sophisticated, they are romantic.
Interview with the Vampire?
Like, yeah, they're like, ooh, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna, bring you into my world, and then they're like, huh, I'm gonna suck your blood. This is cool shit, huh? Like, I don't know.
So in other words, Twilight vampires.
No, those vampires aren't supposed to sparkle.
First off, and second off, I like, okay. If I'm gonna rank vampires,
Yes.
like, other than the fact that they explode into to ash when they touch silver, the Blade vampires, like,
I was gonna bring them
the
up.
Blade vampires
The
are the
vampires from
coolest
Blade.
fucking vampires.
They
For
are.
cool.
Can we point out
Yes.
that Statidar just picked out Dracula like 5 times?
Now,
And that was his top 5.
now, badass vampires, on the other hand, Dusk Till Dawn.
Selena from Underworld.
What about the ones from I Am Legend? Yes, there are actual vampires. Read the book.
I know in the
Yeah,
book
in
they
the
are.
book
In
they
the
are.
show, they're an infection. They're
Yeah.
not actual.
Which-
They're not. They're zombie-like creatures.
Yeah,
not,
it's like-
not vampires.
Yeah.
So Normally, I would be like, yeah, but no.
Book is still a form of media. I'll argue that's my death.
It is a form of media, but in this context, I have you two read the book?
No. I
Babes.
only watched the
What?
movie.
Have you read the book for I Am Legend?
No.
So yeah, I'm
Watch
the only
the
one.
movie, that's
See?
it. Sorry.
Oh.
See,
Sorry, Will Smith made it look good, and I was just like, well, I might as well just watch him do it since he knows he's in the
Right.
fucking movie.
right.
Oh.
You know one that's not talked about that it's not a great portrayal of vampires, it's just a really cool universe, is Priest.
I thought you was gonna say Count Chocula.
You guys remember that? I'm gonna beat your ass.
No, I want to talk about Count Chocula.
Well, no, Priest.
I know.
Like, Priest is like with Carl Urban as the main bad guy.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I haven't either.
Oh my god, that
I'm
movie's
sorry.
fucking fantastic. Have you seen it, baby?
Ha! It doesn't
You
count as a form of
squares!
Just you.
Ha! It's invalid.
You can't go on that tangent, so I get to pick up the slack and talk about Count Chocula. Why the fuck is he a vampire? What, did he just, like, did a chocolate bar have fucking vampire spit on it? And he was just like, oh, when powers combined. What? I want to know his lore. I want to know his origin story. How did he become the Choc of vampire?
I bet you there is a lore
I need
video.
to Google.
I want
I will Google for
Wikipedia.
you.
If you do not have this information, I swear to God.
He
Hey, look at that! We're arriving at
I
midnight!
don't hear the timer going off. What do you